see people do better, there's a reason why. And things that happened 45 years ago affects me to this day because back then everything was so nice, innocent. Now, you could run all over Columbia and nothing happened to you. But something happened within that time that changed me. When my mom told me and my sister that uh, we were having a brother, and I could not wait. I couldn't wait, man. But I will go back in a minute to revisit it. And it's because of my brother. Close my eyes, I can actually go back and see things the way they were and feel things the way they were. Superheroes and stuff like that. And that's the first thing that came to my mind. When you're a kid, you think like a kid. I love Superman. I really love Batman. I was gonna be Batman. You know what I'm saying? And my little brother was getting ready to be Robin. So I was telling everybody. But I remember being outside on a Saturday morning and just got through eating what up. He was just like my dad. And I respect him for that. And me and my real father talked about that subject too. He told me, said, look, you got to protect your mom, you know, and your sister. Uh, but I got to go, and I'll see you in a little bit, all right? So he gave me a little dap and made me smell his fist. And he said, if you ever get out of line, you protect your brother. Do what you got to do. And you protect your mom, and you damn sure got to protect your sister. And I said, okay, Pop. And I gave him a little dap, but I pulled his fist to my face because anytime I would walk up on my dad, he'd stick his fist out. He said, what's his hand? Smell it. But I'd be sniffing his hand, man. But it's just things that we did when I was a child, man. It just had certain interaction. Wasn't that much talking, but my father would give me direction, and he'll pause after he say something. He'll pause and look and put his finger up and shake it at you like that. Well, he hung out with Uncle Tyrone, who was like a dad to me. Did a lot of things for me. Everything was cool and solid back then. I don't know what the hell y'all doing today. So I wanted to be like that superhero, that the day was finally here. Because when I finally got to see him, that voice called out from the window, Warren, Pam, come in through the apartments on Grand Street, run up the stairs, turn to the right, run up the stairs. Pam and my cousin Lachey, they grew up like sisters. And Lachey is just like my sister. Something about Grand Street, man, when I think about my childhood, it goes right back there. But it was a black community. And it was none of that dumb stuff going on. I ran up the stairs, tried to get up there fast. I think I stomach fell down there. Now my doggone sister was gonna beat me up there. Hey, the baby. I was just hearing everything, and I hear a whole bunch of women in there, where you at, and all this stuff. And she had the baby. I don't know. I think it was a rocking chair or something. So she was going back and forth, and I was just sitting there looking at her because all those dreams and thoughts about us becoming superheroes were there. Everything was there. You see what I'm saying? The fact you know, that I had a brother, all that stuff was there. Because, like I said, this is a difficult subject, not just because of me, but because of my immediate family and because of certain individuals who are no longer with us. The desire to help doesn't trump that. The passing of a loved one. And like I told you about that circle, the wheel actually gets smaller if you think about it when one of us is gone. But the bond is tighter because there are few of us. And life was going to change forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a superhero because I was there. And that was the happiest moment of my life when I finally, went into the room and stand by my mom and look at my baby brother. You could have stopped the time right there. You could have stopped the time right there. An accident. Uh, Took my brother, the partner that I was supposed to have, the brother that I was supposed to grow up with, wasn't on this earth that long. Makes the story of our bond so much stronger. But what destroyed me was the fact that as quick as he came, he was gone. Just like that. Even to this day, I dream about what could have been. I was getting the chance to be the superhero, the good guy, the police. I was going to be the good guy. I was going to protect not only my brother, but I had a whole family to protect. I was given a gift that no money in the world could pay for. And Mutt and my stepdad leaned heavily on me. He said, "I don't want you to forget this, man, because you're gonna have a brother, and you have to look out for both of y'all, my boy. That's my son." Brian's father passed on a few years ago, and I'm 52 years old and sitting in here crying about something that happened. 45 years ago. But that's how much them two people meant to me. My mom is still alive, doing well, health wise. My sister doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? She got kids of her own. I don't have kids. You know, I raise kids by marriage. And a lot of people blame themselves, and I never looked at it like that. That was an accident about wanting to be a protector, wanting to be a police officer, want to protect my sister, want to protect my mama, want to protect my baby brother, and all the stuff I had planned, man. And I got disappointed in myself because I couldn't protect him and I couldn't rescue him. You know, all the things I said I was going to do, I couldn't do it. When I built up enough courage, somebody came in and rescued me. And as a child, you feel helpless. So I started spending time, by myself in my room, reading and drawing. You know, that's the only way I could cope. Having this great fear of God as a kid, you don't you you think you understand things, but you don't. And as a kid, it's like based on that, I started having nightmares every night about the whole night that Brian, passed. But I could never understand the pain that she went through. I'm not a father to this day because I said that, you know, if I ever have a kid, I was gonna name him after my brother because what I wanted to be, I could never be. I just really want you not to try to understand the man now, but give you an idea of how kids process death. But the one TV show that I started watching, I didn't want to watch no more superheroes because this was me and my brother Brian. Doggone it, Starsky and Hutch. But Starsky and Hutch was the greatest thing to me that ever came about. And that was my dream for us to become the same. Think about like it as a kid. Not to become a superhero, for me and my brother to become cops. But that's the only TV show that represented it perfectly. That's what I want to be. Starsky and Hutch. And you can, I begged my mom for anything. They even had the lunchbox, Starsky and Hutch. Man, I got everything, posts everywhere. I was Starsky and Hutch because that was me and my brother. And that's all I had. That's all I had, and that's all I wanted. So I found it, and I cried the day I actually bought the complete set, season by season. So I watched from episode 1 until the series finale, and I did it because that was my way of coping.
Ask yourself, Hutch. Just gotta think about it. Hey. Come on. You don't want to be late for work, do you? So what if we work?
All units in vicinity at 211 in progress. A jewelry store at southeast corner of Golden Shopping Plaza. Code 3.
This is Zebra 3. We are in the area and responding.